Hey everyone, my name is Aileen Gail E. Eronia and I will be the next reporter and we will tackle about the traditional rules in society. So traditional rules in society refers to established norms, values, and customs that have been passed down through generations. So ever since before, nanajud tay mga traditionals o beliefs sa una pa na siya and until now, giadapt gyapon na nato karon. And next, cultural significance. Cultural significance, traditional rules play a crucial role in preserving cultural identity and heritage. As what I said earlier nga ang kanang mga naandan na to, mga tradition na to o mga beliefs until now naagihapon na. Naiuban nga traditions adapt gyapon antud karon but at the same time naiuban pud nga wala na gi-adapt karon. And the next one is the family structure. Traditional rules often dictate family structure and rules. So if naa tay mga like guidelines in society, naa sad tay mga rules and regulations in the family. And for example, sa father na siya iyang responsibility, sa mother, sa older brother, older sister, and the baby sister na sila yung mga kasi-kasi na responsibilidad. And the next one is the gender rules. Historically, societies have assigned specific rules and responsibilities based on gender. So sa una is babay ra jud og lalaki ang gender nga ilahang mas known, but karon na natay gitawag nga LGBTQ. And yeah, men might be expected to be providers or protectors while women were often associated caregiving and homemaking. So ang kaning men jud dapat sila jud ang lang gitawag nga breadwinner, while the women kay naara sa balay o nag-take care sa balay and doing household chores. And the next one is the elders in authority. Traditional societies often emphasize the wisdom and experience of elders. So para sa ilang gingon sa huna, we should respect elders. And mao ginahantod karon adapt gyapon na sa tuwa karon. Like for example, using po and opo words kay respect na siya. And next one is family rules has been influenced by gender norms, although these rules have evolved over time. So sa family rules kay sa una ang men ra jud ang manrabaho, while the woman kay magstay at home and doing household chores. But now lahi na-evolve na. Karon naa na po'y mga woman nga nangabaho ug sila na pud ang nahimo nga breadwinner sa ilang family. And napoy mga men nga mao na rin nagstay at home. So traditional family rules for girls. So supportive family member. So ang kani kuno sa girls, they need support from their family. And the next one is the nurturer and caregiver. So para sa akong gingon ganiha nga ang girls should stay at home and do the household chores. And the homemaker, so sila dapat ang luluto, ang maglimpyo, tanan-tanan. So dapat for short, the girls kay nara jud sa balay, stay at home. While the traditional family rules for boys is the provider and protector. Sila ang mag-provide, sila ang mag-protect, sila ang mag-provide sa family. And the next one is the decision maker. So sila po dapat ang mo-desisyon if unsa jud dapat buhaton, unsa di dapat buhaton. And the next one is the handyman. Every time nga naay mga naguba or mga electric or mga appliances nga naguba, rules na sa lalaki. Sila dapat ang muayo ana kay sila ang nakakayahan nga mualsa og mga bugat. And that's it for my report and thank you. Next reporter, please.
Hi everyone. So now let's move on and let's talk about women as a basic unit of the society and how important women are in our community. They're like crucial threads holding our families, neighborhoods, and progress together. Well, women alone can do many and contribute in the country, and I will mention some contributions or some important um, things that a woman can do in a community or in a society. First, economic contributions. Let's start with jobs and money. Making sure women have equal opportunities at work could add a huge 12 trillion to the world's money by 2025. That's a lot of extra cash and it comes from women doing all sorts of jobs, big and small. Next is education and socialization. Now, education is a big deal. When girls get a chance to learn, it can change everything for the better. It helps them make decisions at home and in the community. It's like a superpower for making life better. The third one is health and well-being. Next up is health. When women have a say in health decisions, it's good for everyone. People like those from Women Deliver work hard to make sure moms and families are healthy and happy. Fourth is community building. Women are like community builders. They join and help everyone get along better. When women are active in the community, it makes the neighborhood stronger and more friendly. The fifth one is advocacy and leadership. Leadership is someone Leadership is when someone is in charge and makes decisions. Women leaders often lead in a way that brings people together. Think of them as captains steering the ship towards kindness and fairness. And the last one would be challenges and empowerment. But there will be challenges too. Some women face violence, which is not okay. Movements like Ni Una Menos reminds us we need to stop and make sure everyone, especially women, feel safe. As we finish this topic, each number and story we talk about shows how awesome women are in our communities. Let's work towards a future where everyone, especially women, can do their best. Because when we make women strong, our whole community becomes stronger. Thanks for listening.
I'm Grace Tickler V. Amaba and I'm the third reporter. So today, I'm going to discuss the feminism in the workplace diversity. So first of all, what is feminism? Feminism is a social, political, and cultural movement advocating for the right and equality of women on the grounds of political, social, and economic equality to men. Feminism encompasses a range of perspectives and approaches addressing issues such as reproductive rights, workplace, equality, and challenging societal norms and expectations related to gender roles. So these are the several factors continue to negatively impact women's sense of well-being at work. The first one is the sex discrimination, gender role constraints, a male-dominated workplace, and the fourth one is the rigidity in work or family arrangement. So let's start to sex discrimination. Sex discrimination in the workplace towards women employees involves treating women unfairly or less favorably based on their gender. Like for example, sa gender pay gap, paying women less than men bisag they perform similar at work. And the second example is an equal opportunities, denying women equal opportunities for training, mentorship, or compared to their male counterparts. And the second one is the gender role constraints. Refer to societal expectation and norms that dictate the behaviors, attitudes, and rules considered appropriate for individuals based on their gender. And these constraints can affect various aspects of life and appeal na ang mga career sa mga women's, family dynamics, and personal expression. And the third one is male-dominated workplaces can contribute to challenges such as lack of diversity and potential issues related to unequal opportunities and treatment based on their gender. And dili raman sad sa tanan good leader is ang mga laki ra, but women can do something position sa workplace. And rigidity in the context of women's employment can refer to inflexible workplace structures, policies, cultural norms that may hinder women's professional advancement of work-life balance. For example, limited flexibility, like some workplaces dili ma-offer of flexible working hours or part-time arrangement sa mga women's and maka-create of challenges for women managing multiple responsibilities. Let's proceed to what was the impact of feminism and workplace diversity. Feminism has had a significant impact on workplace diversity by advocating for equal opportunities, challenging gender stereotypes, and promoting inclusivity. So, these are the impact of feminism and workplace diversity. The first one is increased representation. Feminist movements have contributed to increasing representation of women in various professions and leadership roles, fostering more diverse and balanced workforce. The second is equal pay initiatives. Feminist efforts have drawn attention to the gender pay gap, leading to increased awareness and initiatives to address wage disparities between men and women in the workplace. And the third one is policy changes. Feminist advocacy has influenced the development and implementation of policies promoting gender equality such as parental leave, flexible work arrangements, and anti-discrimination measures. And the last one is breaking gender stereotype. Feminism has played a role on challenging and breaking down traditional gender stereotypes, encouraging workplaces to recognize and value individuals based on their skills and qualification rather than gender. And that's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kathy Mayaralde, and now we'll be moving on in gender issues to workplace diversity and women's movement. So, what is woman movement? The women's movement is made up of women and men who work and fight to achieve gender equality and to improve the lives of women as a social group. So, ang women's movement or women's right movement, or also called women's liberation. These are a groups of men and women who keep on fighting for their rights as a human and as the rights a woman. Well, we all know that girls and women sa una kay naragod sa balay, being kaning housewife and obliged to take care their husbands and child. But as the generation passed by, lahi na jud ang pagtuo sa mga tao. They believe that the women are also strong enough to take care responsibilities and played an important role in the local or in our economy. The women's movement began to develop in North America mainly because women there were allowed to go to school earlier than in Europe. So in North America, kay ang mga babae dito sila is were allowed to go to school. Dili lang ang mga lalaki. So they organized the first women rights convention in 1848 and continued to campaign to improve the social position of all women. So, it was all began jud sa North America GDI because many believe that woman has potential. They also believe that they have the right to express their feelings and to have freedom in this era. So, katong mga kahibaw mo basa, musuwat, kana they encourage to others to think themselves, usually is to start question how society works. So the first activists traveled around the North America, fought the end of both slavery and women's oppression. So ang mga katong activists is they fight for their rights. I mean, they fight for the rights of the woman nga ma-end jud ang slavery and ang woman's oppression. So, gladly nga na kuan jud na fight jud nila na wala jud na end. Nag-start na sad ang Europe with the same broad aims. So activists collected signatures demanding that working women should receive their own wages and not their husband, that women should be able to own a house and have custody of their children. So there are 7 big issues women face at workplace. So the first one is flexible working arrangement. Means working flexible is an issue for many women. So flexible one of the issues associated with flexible working arrangements is the potential for gender stereotypes to arise. The women take up these arrangements, such as by working part-time or leaving the office earlier for work for school pickup duties. Their choice can be seen as odds with being suited to management roles. The second type is equal pay. So, in this issue, women are paid less than men in nearly every occupation for the same work. Women are segregated into female-dominated jobs that typically pay less than male-dominated jobs but require similar skills. The third issue is race and gender basis. Women of color continue to deal with some of the workplace most entrenched hurdles. In many workplace, a woman of a color may experience discrimination in the workplace differently from a white female coworker. So, kaning she may be harassed, paid less, evaluated more harshly, or pass over promotion because of the combination of her gender and her race. The fourth issue is role models. So there are few powerful examples of women role models in the workplace. The fifth issue is sexual harassment. Women at all levels of employment and all levels in the workplace are affected. So not only women but also the LGBTQ. Some employees are making sexual comments about person's body, making sexual comments, and asking about sexual fantasies, preference, or histories. The sixth issues is non-exclusive workplaces. Women often feel dismissed or ignored. Some example of this is not allowing those from other representative groups the chance to be heard or share ideas during meetings. And the last one issue is the LGBT protection. Many LGBT women feel like outsiders in the workplace. So, um, because of this, many LGBT people avoid discrimination and harassment in the workplace by not being out of their supervisor or and co-workers.
And now let's embark on a journey through time and explore the ever evolving roles of women in our contemporary society. We'll delve into the inspiring progress made, the challenges that persist, and the path forward towards a more equitable world. To understand where we are today, we must first glance back at history. From the suffrage movements that secured women's right to vote to the challenges women faced in breaking societal norms, the journey has been both arduous and triumphant. These courageous steps paved the way for the empowered women we see today, each standing on the shoulders of those who fought for their rights. Moving into the present, women are not just participants in the workforce, they are leaders, decision makers, and innovators. However, let's not overlook the persistent gender wage gap, a stark reminder that our work for equality is far from over. While glass ceilings are being shattered, There is a collective effort need to bridge the gap and ensure equal opportunities for all. The power of education has been a driving force for change. Today, more women have access to quality education, breaking down barriers and entering professions that were once considered exclusive. Yet, even with these strides, achieving equal representation in all fields remain an ongoing mission. Societal expectations often act as silent constraints. The roles of women continue to evolve, challenging traditional norms. Yet, these changes are not without resistance. Let's explore how societal attitudes towards gender roles are shifting. As we break free from these molds, we pave the way for a society that embraces the diversity of women's contribution. In politics, women are not just present, they are actively shaping policies and perspectives. However, the road to equal representation in political spheres is an uphill battle that demands our attention. Supporting and empowering women in political arenas is key to fostering a more inclusive and representative democracy. Yet, despite the remarkable progress, challenges persist. Gender-based violence remain a harsh reality demanding our collective effort to eradicate it and create a safer world for all. Understanding intersectionality is critical. The experience of women are not uniform. They are influenced by factors such as race, class, and sexual orientation. It's in recognizing and addressing these intersections that we move closer to true equality. The digital age has brought new opportunities and challenges. Social media, a powerful tool for empowerment, can also expose women to new forms of discrimination. Let's delve into this double edged sword. As we navigate this digital landscape, it's essential to harness the positive aspects while actively combating the negatives to create a safer online space for everyone. As our brief exploration comes to an end, women in contemporary society are architects of change, contributing to a world that is diverse, inclusive, and equitable. The journey continues, and each of us plays a pivotal role in this ongoing story. Thank you for listening on this enlightening journey, and take a moment to reflect on the progress made and consider how you can contribute to a world where every woman has the opportunity to thrive. Until next time, and stay empowered.